Welcome back to AFTV and with Liv, what a performance. Arsenal 3, Bayern Munich 1. And I would add, that would appear to put Arsenal as the best team in Europe right now. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely. I think we discussed it. In form, we are the best team in Europe. Obviously, we need to back it up with some my voice is gone from screaming. We need to back it up with some silverware, but I'm sorry.
No, don't apologise.
No, really though. Who's really going to stop us now? I'd be interested to know.
It's going to take a really good team, that's for sure.
Yeah. And well, Bayern Munich were, for me, that team that, Opta, the bookies all had us or Bayern Munich as the favourites for the Champions League. The Bundesliga and the Premier League are different things. I think we even saw that with Chelsea yesterday. With La Liga and it's another
I know what you mean.
It's another level above, and some teams can't deal with that.
Well, let's talk about the game in specific then. In the first half, what did you make of it? Because me personally, I felt that Bayern got off to a really good start. They had the majority of the possession, and I would argue, and I know these things are subjective, and I know you may feel differently. I thought that Bayern just edged it in terms of the way they kept the ball. Some of their passages of play were really good. Their passing was very neat and precise. What did you think of the first half?
Yeah, I think the first half was just a typical two of the best teams in Europe going head to head. It's sort of what I expected. But at home, you wanted us to be a little bit more on the front foot, keep a bit more possession. And there were little mistakes here and there. But at the end of the day, they've come from half-time. The manager's obviously said, right, you're giving them too much respect now. You need to press more. You need to keep the possession more. And we did that. So I think it's been a theme this season. Whereas, as I was saying, last season, it'd be like we might let off loads of goals in the first half and sit back in the second half when we felt comfortable. But this season has been about, feeling it out, being patient, not rushing. But also not like last season when you're like, you want to go, come on. We've always come back out in the second half and shown, the opposition what we're all about. So, yeah, and I prefer it that way around.
Yeah, absolutely. I think in the second half, Arsenal, like you said there, they upped their intensity levels. They got the press bang on and, they just looked a completely different side in the second half. Went on to win pretty comfortably, I've got to say, in that second half. Standout players for you today?
There's got to be a shout for Madueke, first goal for this club. As soon as he came on as a left winger, I've always said, and I will stick by what I've said, he's an out-and-out right winger. He can do a job on the left, but nowhere near as good as he is on the right. As soon as we made that change, got Martinelli in on the left, immediately, straight away, we've scored. So props to the manager, but props to both of those players. And then you got Timber, who I speak about every week on this microphone.
Yeah. And why not?
But not just even this season, last season, coming off the back of that long-term injury. He's not really, I'm sorry, he's not put a foot wrong. So I don't know another player, bar maybe Gabriel, that has been so consistent.
What about Declan Rice, though? Because I thought he was equal.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I was getting to that.
Yeah.
So, no, Declan Rice, every single game, he gets on that pitch, he goes box to box, he does absolute mileage, right? And he dictates the pace of the game for us. He is, for me, the difference between a win and a loss. He is so outstanding. We got him half price, I'm telling you, because this guy... not just on the ball, off the ball, what he does, he controls the game. And I think, sometimes that gets overlooked, what one might do off the ball, and I just think, mate, because I get to say all these names when you've asked me this question, what a brilliant feeling.
That's right.
So many standout players, but a team, still cohesive. No one's really being selfish we've got team goals. That's what we're about, and it'll be interesting to see when Gyökeres comes back in, how we'll adapt to that, because I do believe that's why we wanted to go for Sesko in the first place, rather than Gyökeres during the summer, because I think Arteta was thinking more team goals, because our goals come from everywhere. They come from the back line. They come from everywhere. So it'd be interesting to see what happens. And then with Madueke, obviously Saka is our star boy, but it's so good for him to have some competition.
Yeah. No, I mean, he was his first goal for Arsenal today, and you could see what it meant to him, the way he celebrated the goal, and the other guys celebrated with him as well. And yeah, great to have him back. It's great for him to be scoring. He's got Chelsea at the weekend, his former club. I'm sure that will be an emotional return for him. Do you think he starts?
Oh, man. This is so difficult. A brilliant difficulty, but it's
especially
difficult.
in the light of Trossard going off with what appears to be an injury. I'm not sure of the status of the injury, but
Yeah, I think if he starts, he'll start in the left wing, and we can adjust things at half time or 60, 70 minutes. But he definitely deserves a place in the starting 11. He's been so brilliant. Today was his first match back off of injury, and he was immediately effective. And yeah, it's so difficult because it's Saka. You know, Saka is our boy.
I thought Saka played well today. I mean, I know he got taken off, but I thought he looked very threatening.
He played really well, and there's context to it because you will get 2 or 3 man at Saka. Every time he's flying down that right flank, you will get 2 or 3 players on him every single time. So he has to do a bit more of a job. But it's so good now that we have a full squad because some of that can be taken off of him at times. If they all go for Saka and we've got, you know, a Madueke or a high performing at the moment, Trossard coming down the left, then opposition is in trouble.
Yeah, Martinelli as well. Right, so listen, today, very good game, very good win. Do you think we can go on and win this competition? I mean, because we've never won the Champions League. But I've got to say, the way the team are playing at the moment, you would certainly not write them off.
I think we're the best team in form in the Champions League right now. The only other team I would have said before this evening was Bayern Munich. Look, Real Madrid are not the Real Madrid of, well, we done them last season.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, the PSG, you know, but who knows, it's early on in the season. Teams can develop. That's what PSG did last season. They ended up being, you know, the best in the end. But yeah, I think... I don't see why not, but it sounds so crazy to say.
No, listen, man, I like your confidence, and I certainly think on this type of form, it's going to take a real good team to beat us, I know that.
Yeah.
But anyway, Liv, thank you very much.
Listen, following football costs enough money already, so don't let your mobile bill mug you off. Rocket Mobile gives you unlimited everything for £16 a month. No nonsense. Powered by Vodafone and Free, plus exclusive content and prizes when you switch on over. Scan the QR code or click the link and put that cash back into football.